Hi, my name is Hugh Johnson with the Denver Post Game On blog. I'm here with a look at Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, the sequel to 2005's Kirby Canvas Curse. Let's get into it. Like an old episode of Gumby, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse for the Wii U plops onto the screen with vibrant clay animation that accentuates the pink fluffball's colorful world. Kirby's latest adventure introduces an evil villain known as Glacia. Just as Kirby is about to get his grub on, Glacia sucks all the color out of his world, leaving it a monotonous gray throughout. Luckily for him, a magical paintbrush named Aline saves the day by allowing Kirby to roll on rainbow-colored ropes in order to get through the various worlds. And from the get-go, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse establishes a different style of gameplay as players will use a stylus instead of buttons on the gamepad, drawing lines on screen and tapping the pad to control Kirby. Want to get to a platform? Draw a diagonal line. Want to collect a bunch of stars in a circle? Try a loop-de-loop. The game's innovative mechanic allows for a variety of interesting and intriguing challenges. So right here you can see I'm going to try and get this circle of stars here. Missed it. And I'm going to try for this heart shape. Now you got to draw on the heart, and I didn't quite do that. But if you look way up on top here, that's the paint meter. And as that runs out, I will not be able to draw as many lines. And to kind of fill that back up, you need to get back on the ground. Here we're going to transition to a temple level. And one of the neat features about this game is that you can actually use the lines not only to get from place to place, but also to affect the environment. So as you can see right here, I'm going to draw it over this laser here, protecting me and my friend. And as Waddle Dee here comes along, it kind of helps when you have a friend that knows what they're doing, right? And we're going to go down this cavern here. In this game, Kirby gets 3 power-ups. He can turn into a tank, a submarine, and a rocket. The game also allows for up to 3 friends to control a Waddle Dee and help Kirby on his quest. The Waddle Dees aren't controlled by a stylus but by regular controllers, but they can still make use of the rainbow lines the main player draws. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. For the pros, you've got to hand it to the developers at HAL Laboratory for taking such a bold step to switch up the gameplay. The stylus and drawing mechanic simplifies the game in a way that still invokes imagination. The challenges this title offers places a fun twist on platform gaming. 2, piggybacking on that point, allowing the rainbow rope to affect the environment around Kirby is a nice touch that allows the player to interact with the world on a deeper level. 3, and it's a beautiful world to engage with. Don't let the pretty colors fool you. The game looks stunning in high definition. Switching over to cons, while the challenges are unique, the levels are simply too long and require players to defeat the same challenges over and over throughout. Sometimes it works, and at other times you just want the level to end. 2, this game does not have a lot of content beyond the main story and challenge mode, which basically highlights some of the same puzzles you'll find throughout the main quest anyway. 3, I felt the developers could have done a much better job emphasizing Glacia's presence. While the game features colorless zone in which Aline's rainbow rope simply fizzles out, the game does little to remind players of the damage that the main villain has wrought. And one more thing. Guys, go ahead and cut it. Okay, I know that Kirby hasn't always copied abilities, but nowadays it's what he's known for. He eats someone, he gets their powers. That said, with just 3 transformations, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse does not feel like a real Kirby game. I remember playing Kirby Superstar, 8 games in 1. There were so many powers you could get. You could be Ice Kirby, Flame Kirby, Fighter Kirby, even spin around as Wheelie Kirby. I digress. The bottom line is that a Kirby game without a bunch of abilities for him is like a Star Fox game where Fox spends the whole time outside his R-Wing. Oh, wait. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse still provides a decently fun time, all that being said. Check out my in-depth review down below, and keep it tuned to Game On during March as we chat with the developers of Battlefield Hardline and take a look at Final Fantasy Type 0 in HD. Thanks for joining us.